Okay, good day everyone. It's Total Investor here, everyone's favorite investment YouTube channel. Today, I'd like to review something that happened way back in the early part of the year. Before I do that, I just want to remind you that everything I say is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, so you shouldn't be thinking that it is, okay? Please keep that in mind. Again, if we do go back to early January, what happened back then? It made a lot of news in the financial press, and that was that Reddit became very popular, specifically because of a subreddit called Wallstreetbets. What was Wallstreetbets? Well, it was think of it as a forum of many individual investors, traders, speculators, and there was a big discussion about stocks that had a very high short interest ratio. Okay, so they were looking at stocks that were very heavily shorted, and traders, speculators, wanted to buy those particular stocks, hopefully that if they got enough traders in, that would bring the stock up, and the shorts would have to buy them back at much, much higher prices. How did they do? Well, it varied depending on when they got in and when they got out. Their big call, the most famous one, was GameStop, and that's what I have up here on the screen, GME. That was well under $20 a share. And that's when I believe that's pretty much when it became more and more popular and talked about. If we can see here, back in just at the beginning of the year, it popped, rested for a while, and then just went up like a rocket, just like no time at all. I believe the high was something like $480. So, I mean, even if you got in early and sold within a month's time, you made a ton of money. Of course, if you bought options or call options specifically, you would have made a killing. Now, if you got in early, as I said, you made money. But what about those who didn't get in early and just kept on hanging on? Well, they lost money, okay? Especially those that got out here, they called it quits, or even, those that just kept on holding on. Unfortunately, so, this is the way it works. Not everybody can win, and you have to get in right and get out at the right time and at the right price as well. Some people just keep on; they just love to hang on forever. It doesn't work like that. Okay, there aren't too many investments that you just hold on forever. Okay, now this is starting to get some press again. So for those who didn't get out the first time or even the second time, because it happened here, we might have another chance. Okay, the RSI crossed above 50, the DIs crossed into bullish, and now this is the 10-day and the 50-day moving averages have crossed, and the stock price is above that. We're getting a little bit of a rounding bottoming pattern, so there is a good possibility that we may be making another move upwards. Is that guaranteed? Absolutely not. Okay. Plus, there's always a question of how high and how long it will take. So, be nimble. Okay. Now, again, it worked for some people on GameStop. There were several other stocks that were being talked about at Wallstreetbets. They didn't do so well. Also, there was talk about silver. Those silver traders or speculators didn't make a lot of money either. So, it's not for everybody. It's very risky. You should already know that if you're playing this kind of a game. But I just want to highlight that GameStop may be coming back to life, And there's another stock that may also coming back to life because its technicals are starting to look good. And it's one of the stocks that was originally talked about with GameStop way back in the beginning of the year that didn't quite make it the first time. Let's take a look. And it is, if I can get it, here it is, AMC Entertainment. Okay, it originally popped very quickly, but it dove just as fast. Okay, so a lot of people were holding the bag. Well, here we are again. Look, it just made a new high, short term. If we make a trend line from here through here and a top here, what we have is a triangle, okay, an ascending triangle. And that, once it breaks above that, which it did today, that is bullish. How high? Well, we're going to take this price, let's call it $6, and here $14. The difference, 8. Add 8 to 14, and we've got, what, 22. Okay, so it will be around the old highs, maybe a little bit higher. That's the initial target based on just this one technical pattern. Now, for those who are thinking, look, this is a heavily shorted stock, they have price targets that are beyond, well beyond that. So will it get there? I don't know. Will it get there very quickly or take its time again? Will it drop? I don't know. Again, these are very, very speculative situations. But some people like that. They want to trade that, and they understand the risks that are involved. I'm just telling you what's out there right now. Okay, now, again, it does look good technically. It's bullish. RSI is above 50. The DIs have crossed. Stock is above both moving average. The moving averages have crossed. So this is looking good too. Again, not financial advice. It's just, I'm just putting it out there for educational purposes only. Okay. Again, I want you to please subscribe to this channel. The purpose of subscribing is that you get notified of future videos. Okay, all you have to do is click on, in the bottom right hand corner, you see an icon of George Washington. Click on that, and you are subscribed. Okay. Also, please give it a thumbs up if you think that it's worth a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments about stocks, about commodities, crypto, you name it, please down below in the comment section, and I'll see if I can help you out, whether it's a comment in response or a future video. Okay, and with that, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.